to record this yesterday, but it was raining. So here we go. Try to catch our eyes. Show something that we haven't seen to make us feel alive. The first lines of Starry immediately draw us in. We want to see something extraordinary, something that hasn't been done before. The first people we see, the crowds looking for someone to impress them, are singing about things that make them bored and that they want something to make them feel alive again. We can relate to them because we are all searching for something to make us feel like we belong. Before I continue, I should explain what this musical is about. Starry, if you haven't guessed, is a musical about Vincent Van Gogh, one of the greatest post-impressionist painters we know of today. A good number of the songs in this musical are named after some of his most famous paintings, such as The Starry Night, and the entire musical follows Vincent's journey from struggling artist right through to his death. Impressionism was an art movement consisting of great art such as Claude Monet's water lilies. This art style consists of bright colors and striking patterns that grab our attention and make us want to see more of it. Van Gogh's post-impressionist art was full of numerous small brush strokes and bright colors, showing us a new way to see the world, and the music of this musical demonstrates us in a beautifully creative way. Theo Van Gogh, Vincent's brother, is continuously approached by painters asking him to sell their paintings, but he cannot find any that impress him. At this point, Vincent's art is just too advanced to grab good attention. Throughout the musical, we see the key moments of Vincent's life, the moments that are often overlooked in favor of focusing on more dramatic moments, such as cutting his own earlobe for a self-portrait. Music in this performance reflects the art made by the focus of the musical. You admire it because it hits something in you. It makes you feel something. For me, I find solace in listening to the music of Starry because it makes me feel like I'm somewhere else for a time. Compared to other musicals, the music of this one is more progressive, mostly consisting of strings and keys in the instrumentals, and the vocals are soft yet powerful. It's a more relaxed, motivational tune, and the music is easy to listen to without feeling like you need to set things aside to really appreciate it. Some of my favorite songs from the concept album are Something After All, Enlightenment, The Road, On the Threshold of Eternity, and The Starry Night. The music and lyrics of both Enlightenment and The Starry Night always make me smile, and I will not deny that they are my favorite songs of the entire musical. Enlightenment is an exploration into the search for something to make us feel. We look for something to ignite a feeling inside us, something to give us purpose in our adult life. The line, "There's so much more to learn," is a powerful line because despite being adults, we don't know everything. We probably won't know everything at the end of our lives, but if we can learn something, at least one thing, then maybe we can have some semblance of purpose in our life. The Starry Night is a turning point for Vincent. We get to musically see how Vincent sees the night sky. The backing music of this song also happens to be the music in the prologue, and it is the most enchanting music I've ever heard. It captivates, then plants this dim dread into anyone listening, because it is at this point we can assume that Vincent is about to end his life. The lines, "The sight of the starry night makes me hope," gives us such a feeling of hopelessness that we can't help but feel so peaceful listening to Vincent sing about what he sees. The final verse, "What happens when we die? The answer's in the sky. The dawn's no guarantee, but the sight of the starry night makes me free," foreshadows what is coming, while also showing one of the last times Vincent feels truly free and alive. There are so many people in the world today who look to Van Gogh's art and just see a depressed man, but with the words in this musical to back me, we can see that this painter was so much more. He took his depression and applied it to some of the most famous paintings that exist today. If we can find a creative outlet and a supportive surrounding, maybe we can handle whatever is happening in our minds in a more comfortable way, because even if you can't see any light, even Van Gogh could see beauty in the night sky. This musical is an artistic biography of a famous painter, but it is also a safe space to feel a part of something more, something new, something beautiful. Listen to this musical in its entirety and tell me that it doesn't make you feel at least a little bit peaceful. Now I want a musical based on the life of Claude Monet. This has been a musical essay on the musical Starry. The concept album is available on Spotify. Next month I'll be doing one on Hadestown and Dear Evan Hansen, drawing comparisons to the movie and the stage musical. If you liked this video, give it a like, subscribe, and see you next month.